If I told you that I could get your rowing power way better and stronger, as well as get you feeling like you did an ab workout because you were on the rower, would you do it? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in a second. So a couple weeks, maybe a couple months ago, ran across this guy's profile. It's up in the top left corner, Chris Scott, if you want to go give him a follow. The dude is a fucking animal. But anyways, here's one thing you may notice compared to what I was just showing to this. Look how far he leans back. And he still pulls to about his chest, but he pulls up a little bit higher than what I was just doing. And I want to go over that for a second. Indy also has something to say about it. But this is me doing more of that long stroke row. For some of you who watch these videos, I've probably already told you about it or tried to convince you to try this out. But there was a day we had a bunch of 2-minute rows. They were 24 or less on the stroke rate. And I just remember that Chris Scott's video. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it out. Now, first things first, Chris Scott's I don't know, he might be 6'5". He's 270 pounds. The guy squats over 600, 700 pounds. So he has a lot of things going for him in terms of the rower, and that's not taking anything away from the man at all. He works his ass off. But taller people, this could probably benefit you even more than it might benefit me. So back to the story, 20 to 24, I'm doing my normal rowing like I showed in the very first part of the video. And then I decided, okay, I'm just going to lean back further. I'm going to pull it up a little bit higher, see what happens. And here's what happened. One, my stroke rate went down. It got slower because that stroke is longer. It's taking me a little bit longer to go forward. Number two, and this is what really surprised me, was my split time went down. I think I went from a 24 stroke rate down to 22, and then my split time was somewhere in the high 130s and went down to basically 130 to 132 the rest of the time. Here's why. I'm still trying to get as much power as I can at the front of the stroke. Nothing else changes on any other videos I've talked about. But instead of stopping at 11 o'clock on the way back, if I'm going to 10 or even 9 o'clock, you're getting yourself a couple extra inches out of that stroke, which means that water is still spinning that couple extra inches. Now, I don't necessarily recommend that you do it every single time. You kind of practice it. However, in the workout for December 17th, you're going to see stroke rowing. You're going to see a slow stroke rate, and this is a perfect time to practice it. So this is all we're looking for is this. Lean back further than you normally would, pull it up a little bit higher. Not only will it keep your stroke rate under control, but then you'll also get that extra boost at the end of it, which may end up helping you get a better split time. If you want to mess around with it, you can go at your normal stroke, and then you could do this a couple times and see what gets you better, see what works better. Now, one other thing, I'm not saying this is easier. It's not necessarily oh, I'm going to feel great afterwards. No, you're still going to feel like you just rode for 5 effing minutes. But it could help you get a little bit further and help make your coach happier because you're rowing at the right stroke rate and you look like you're actually trying. That's the biggest thing that I want to get out of this as well. But also, for anybody who is actually serious about their rowing benchmarks or wants to get better on it or just doesn't want to hurt, or like I said, you want to feel your abs the whole time, leaning back that far fucking sucks. You're going to feel your abs the whole time. So there you go. You're welcome. All of you. I'm wearing the shirt. You're welcome.